7th time recording this. Hopefully this time is the good time. Hopefully this is it. Definitely underestimated how much goes into pre-recording and how much anxiety, like listening to your, like being able to redo it over and over again. I was like, wow, I could do it better this way. Anyways, my name is Megan, and I chose to design my semester project on Temple Coffee Roasters. They are in Sacramento. I first heard of them when I was in Davis. My best friend lives in Davis, which is a college town, and Temple is really popular there. So I was really surprised when I went over. She was like, oh, let's go to Temple. And I was like, great, I'll mobile order it. Where's their app? Do they have an app? And she was like, no. How do you not have an app? It's a college town. You have no option to mobile order. You just wait 30 minutes for your coffee. And she was like, yeah. I was like, no, I don't work like that. So they don't even have an app. Therefore, I completely designed it based off of the idea that they didn't have an app. This is my version of the paper prototype, by the way. I liked to do it on the computer, so it was more visually pleasing. My artistic ability is significantly decreased and kind of embarrassing. So moving on, my primary audience and user would be between the age of 18 to like 40. I do believe those are usually the most technologically savvy and would benefit most from mobile ordering, especially people who are working. I work as an EMT, and so I work really long shifts, and so mobile ordering is huge for me personally. And yeah, so I'm going to show you Temple's website now, what it looks like now, and what I'm talking about. So this is their homepage. As you can see up here, there's no option to order in store. It's just pre-ordering coffee bags or like loose leaf tea. So super not ideal. And although it is visually pleasing, I don't think I would even keep the layout if I did choose to chose to keep the site. So, sorry, here is, let me start from the beginning so you can see how many clicks it takes. So here is Equator's website, which is a coffee place that does have a mobile app for your phone and does have the opportunity to order from your desktop as well. So you would click on order online. They do it through Thanks. I've had some issues with the site, definitely a lot more than I do through like Pete's or Phil's, but I do really love Equator because it is local and not a huge corporation. So here is your main site. You have the option to change locations or schedule ahead. They closed really early, so usually it would look a little different than this if you weren't pre-ordering for the next day. So they've included pictures, the sizes. Temple Coffee, I believe they only have like 1 or 2 sizes, so they don't have this many options at all. So it made designing it a lot easier. So yeah, this is a comparative website. They're in the same industry as Temple, and they are not in Sacramento, but they are in Marin. And so I kind of use this as a sample of what I was looking for. Yeah, so let me show you what I did. So the biggest thing, as I mentioned, that I wanted to correct was the option to mobile order. So I designed it to be interfaced on not only the desktop but also the phone. So I'm going to start by showing you what it would look like on the desktop. So right off the bat, one thing that I would have added or done differently was the opportunity to add an account where you can add your like pre-order information, so your name, your phone number, your email address, and your saved payment methods. That way when you went to go check out, it was all already done for you. And so with that in mind, I'm going to function under the assumption for this presentation that I've already made an account and I've already saved my payment methods because that's how I designed it. So here you are, this is your home page, and you would click order, and then if this was a working website, after you clicked order, it would take you to a divided menu. As I mentioned, not Equator, Temple has a significantly smaller menu than Equator, so it wasn't all these like 30, 40 drinks, so it was easier to like make them a little bit more cohesive. So after you clicked order on the prior page, it would take you to this page, which would look like this. And so let's say I wanted to order coffee drinks to start my day. I would click coffee drinks, which would then take you to this page, which gives you the menu. And from this page, I put the location, the phone number. So this is definitely really useful because since they have different locations, you want to make sure you're ordering at the right place. If it was a working site, this would be able to be clicked and it would take you to the different locations, and then you would select the location that you wanted to choose from. So let's say we ordered some drinks, click order, and then you would hit complete your order, which would then take you to this page. So on this page, you would have the drinks that you ordered with the total and the card you have saved on file. As I mentioned at the beginning, functioning under the assumption that I already have an account made, and I did that all at setup. And so if you wanted to change it, you could click this and it would take you all up to your different. And I think if I were to redesign this, I would definitely have the option. I know Phil's mobile order app on your phone, right when you open the app, it shows you your most recent orders. So you can literally hit reorder. It'll reorder it from you. And if you have an iPhone, you just double click your side button twice and it'll pay for it as well with your most recent payment method. So it's like a 2-step process. I know right here I'm like about 8 steps in, but that's actually why I order Phil's most frequently, because it is so quick and easy. And so after you've hit place your order here, it would take you to the site. It would give you your confirmation number just in case. There's been a couple of times with Equator that I've ordered and it didn't like send through, and so I like showed them my confirmation number and they made it. And the arrival time, this is really important because I like to plan as much in advance as I can. And so having like that time I need to arrive by is awesome. Just to give you an idea of like how long you have. Anyway, so this is what it looks like on the phone. This would take up the whole screen. I don't know why the formatting's a little funky. Again, so you would click order, it would take you to the same layout. I'm all about very like aesthetically pleasing visuals because I think it makes the experience just overall really great. And so here, click coffee drinks. It's basically the exact same thing. Hit order, 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 hit complete your order. Takes you to the same page and the confirmation. So that's pretty much what I did. I asked a few peers of mine if they would use this. I showed it to them and they said yes. And their biggest feedback was Starbucks and Pete's have rewards programs, and they said if I were to redo this, that I should add the option to collect points. It just is an incentive in order to like, once you spend like 30 bucks, you get a free drink, or so on and so forth, or like you get a free drink on your birthday. And so she said that that would be huge, especially since most of us order every single day. And so that way it's going towards something. And every coffee app that I have used actually does have that option, so I really appreciated their feedback for that. So if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it, and I'm sorry for submitting this at the very last moment. I hope you have a great day.